Lucas Veyer had always been a man of vision. As the CEO of Veyer Chemicals, he prided himself on innovation, on pushing boundaries. His latest project, EcoShield, was touted as a revolutionary pesticide, safe for crops, harmless to humans, and a savior for farmers struggling against resilient pests. The government fast-tracked its approval, eager to boost agricultural output. Environmentalists raised concerns, but their voices were drowned out by Veyer's slick PR campaigns and the promise of prosperity. For months, EcoShield worked miracles. Crop yield soared, and Lucas was hailed as a modern-day genius. Then, the first reports trickled in. Farmers in the rural town of Hereford began falling ill, rashes, headaches, then seizures. Livestock died mysteriously. Children were born with defects. The local doctor, Dr. Eli Reyes, ran tests and found alarming levels of a toxic compound in the water supply, a byproduct of EcoShield breaking down in the soil. When Reyes published his findings, Veyer Chemicals went into damage control. They discredited him, calling his research alarmist and unscientific. Lucas himself went on national television, smiling, assuring the public that EcoShield was rigorously tested. Behind the scenes, he ordered a scientist to bury the data, but the truth couldn't stay hidden. More towns reported sickness. Investigations revealed that Veyer's own lab tests had flagged the toxin, but Lucas had ordered the reports altered. By the time the government banned EcoShield, thousands had been poisoned. Dozens were dead. The lawsuits bankrupted Veyer Chemicals. Lucas, once a titan of industry, stood trial for negligence and fraud. In his final statement, he didn't apologize. Progress requires risk, he said. Someone had to push forward. As he was led away in handcuffs, the cameras captured his face. Not remorseful, but resentful. Resentful that the world hadn't understood his vision. Outside the courthouse, protesters held signs with the names of the dead. Man had led man to its own injury, and the architect of ruin still refused to see it. Human innovation, without empathy, transparency, or restraint, becomes a weapon turned inward. We engineer marvels, yet forget the greatest threat to humanity is humanity unchecked. As Lucas walked into prison, the real sentence was written on the faces of those he harmed. When we refuse to see one another as sacred, we build our own ruin. No man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent. Any man's death diminishes me, for I am involved in mankind.